All right, what's up, everybody? We're at Amicalola Falls, and we just got registered and weighed our packs. We are here. We are ready to go, and we're going to bypass the approach trail, and we're gonna jump in the car and head on up to Springer Mountain right now. All right, let's do this thing. Okay, guys, so we are on the approach trail. I know that we said we were gonna skip it, but we could not get a Toyota Camry up the side of Springer Mountain. So we had to turn around and go back down. And now we are on the approach trail. We're trying to make Springer Mountain by night. We got a really late start because of that. So it kind of delayed us. That sets us back a whole day to start, but we're not too worried about it. We're not in a rush. Got nowhere to be. So I think we'll be okay. We're just easing on up. We keep going in and out of these fog banks. The visibility right now is maybe like 100 yards. It's just really misty and foggy and rainy. So it's trying to get nasty on us, but not exactly the welcome you hope for, but I think we'll be okay. It's definitely doing something now. Whipping winds, it's raining. It is officially cold. We're having poncho malfunction. We'll get it right though. These winds are gusting like 25 to 30 right now, and it is freezing. We made it to the southern terminus. We're done with the approach trail. The approach trail sucks. Don't do it.
We didn't want to do it.
It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth wearing yourself out like that, honestly, if you ask me.
So we didn't have an option.
Didn't have an option, though, yeah. If you don't have an option, then you don't have an option, but it's just not worth it. This is it, guys. This is the beginning. We're doing it. We made it to the Springer Mountain Shelter. We got this little area right here. We're gonna set up camp. We'll check back in a minute. It's 8 o'clock on our first day. So these are the conditions. You can't see anything. The fog is like 10-foot visibility, and the wind is just whipping. My voice is shaking because I'm so cold right now. But I mean, you can't see anything. The bear box is right there, and you can barely see it. And the privy's down there, but we couldn't find it in the fog, and we were getting turned around, so we just came back. This is wild. So today we're going from Springer Mountain to Hawk Mountain Shelter. It's only 8 miles, and it's a pretty relaxed hike. So the next shelter after that is Gooch Mountain Shelter, and it's like
7 miles.
Yeah, it would make for another 7 miles after that, and we don't want to push it too hard this early in the hike. So I think today we're just gonna take it easy, do the 8 miles. And we're gonna go to Long Creek Falls. It says that it's 180 steps off the trail, so we're gonna go check it out. All right, so we had lunch at the falls. We are going to...
Wait.
Babe, you nipping. So we had lunch at the falls. We're gonna go ahead and knock out the last 2 miles or so to the campsite. Go ahead and set up camp and just hang out for the day. Just don't want to push our bodies too hard here in the beginning and hurt something and ruin the whole thing. So we're taking it easy today. I kid you not, chaos just broke out in camp. These people out behind us just set their tent on fire, and everybody started screaming, "Fire, get water, and started sprinting over to the tent. That was crazy. I think the people are good, but I think they burnt the whole front end of their tent off. What's for dinner tonight?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, day number 2. Mac and cheese and tuna.
Ew. You don't have to do it. Let me do it.
Oh, tonight's swig is not is not good. That looks like bile. It's good. Oh baby, it's good. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm good. Morning. It's day 3. Today we aim to get to Lance Creek campground. That's a 15.8 mile day today. Last night, I think it was military exercises. You could hear like military exercises all night, explosions and
people yelling.
Yeah, you could hear the guys yelling, stuff like that, and it went on for a while.
Probably about 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah. But then they stopped, and we ended up getting some pretty good sleep. All right. Big day. Haven't checked in a little bit, so we had a pretty steep climb today that we made it over. And we are approaching Gooch, and after that we're gonna push on to the Lance Creek shelter. Just ran into some soldiers on the trail. They were doing some drilling. That explains all the explosions last night. If you ever run into them, don't say anything, just quick head nod. Move on your way, they'll clear the trail for you. But we're making pretty good time. Our first trail magic. Gatorade.
Nice. We have some Gatorade, so we're not going to take any.
Yeah, we'll leave it for the rest.
Very nice of them.
It's nice of them. This is our first real view of the trip. It is a little after 9. We got up this morning and got on the trail at like 8:50, and it started with a really steep climb, like immediately, steep climb up this mountain. But this was waiting on us at the top, so I think we're awake now, ready to go. That's a really big mountain. We just started our climb up Blood Mountain. We're gonna gain almost 1,000 feet of elevation in like a mile, maybe less, I think. This is a mile, I think we're in mile 6 or 7 for the day, so we've already got some behind us, and this climb is not gonna be easy. We'll get up there and kind of regroup, and then descend down into Neal's Gap. All right, we made it up to Blood Mountain.
We're gonna climb up to the top of that little rock.
God, that'd be amazing. I need to get both.
All right, Blood Mountain was cool. Great views. And now we are on our way down and headed to Neal's Gap. We did it. We made it to Neal's Gap, our first major checkpoint in the AT. Proud of you. There's the tree where you hang up your shoes. Not getting our shoes. Not today. So we just got to Neal's Gap. And we got some trail magic thanks to Moonshine and Gibberish. They bought us a pizza and a biscuit and some chocolate milk and Dr. Pepper, and we're gonna go down this.
Yes, we are.
And regroup. Thank you guys.
Of course.
Butter. All right. Got us some supplies at Neal's Gap, ate a lot of food. Now we are back on the trail.